Well, Miranda XAFA served on the executive board of the IMF and is a former chief economic advisor to the Greek government. She's now a senior scholar at the Centre for International Governance and Innovation and joins us now from Athens. Miranda, Greece's creditors seem to have the whip hand here. Has the Greek government got any aces at all up its sleeve?
I don't think so. I think this is the end game. The creditors have prepared their own version of a plan that is being presented to Prime Minister Tsipras as we speak. And I understand the plan will carry Greece through the end of June when the current program ends. But I'm also told that creditors are considering extending the current program through the summer so that Greece can meet payments to official creditors and continue to get funding from the ECB. Of course, this would require redesignating the 11 billion that has been left over from bank recapitalization as bailout money to be used as bridge financing to a program that would probably be agreed in the fall, a third rescue package.
Yes. Now, it looks as though, from some of the reports that we're seeing, as though Greece's creditors are slightly prepared to compromise on the size of the surplus that they want the Greek government to run. But there's absolutely no room for manoeuvre on some of these pensions and labour market reforms.
Right. The primary surplus targets have been revised downwards quite considerably, but also remember that Greece's growth forecast is also revised downward quite considerably, from 2.5% to just 0.5% this year. So net-net, the gain is not so big for Greece. The pension reforms, some of them will go through now, and the labour market reforms are awaiting a study by the ILO that is under preparation. So this has been relegated to a third rescue package to be agreed by this fall.
So how on earth does Mr. Tsipras present this to the Greek public as any kind of victory for him?
His selling points are the lower primary surpluses, the fact that labour market reform is being delayed, and the fact that pensions are not being cut outright, but early retirement options are reduced, and some modification, some merging of pension funds with the aim of cutting costs. It's not an easy sell. There is no debt relief. There are privatizations which were a red line for Syriza. And inevitably there is austerity, because austerity is not a choice, it's something that is necessary if you want to return the country to creditworthiness.
Yeah, and that's a key question, Miranda. How on earth does he get this through the Greek parliament and get them to sign off on this?
I think a package will be presented to Parliament. It's not clear if Syriza MPs will all vote in favour. If 12 or more MPs defect and vote against, I think the package would still go through with the support of the other parties in Parliament, the more moderate centre parties. But Tsipras will have lost his majority in Parliament, and then he will need to call an election.
OK, Miranda, we've got to leave it there. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.